Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Afi.
Minia.
You're quiet.
Was I didn't know yesterday? I mean, started with Kolibua Sama or the Bayan. If we don't fight corruption and misplacement by ourselves, we'll always find ourselves to blame. Say, Yankasa, young kun kitasishe, any employer whom, and with various institutions we'll find ourselves to blame. They be a beka say, Upapewa, wouldn't himself, and Yenu Crampo say Upapewa, so Papa Dawa, Ananka, who be a winnie year. You could have saved your dad or your mom. I'm glad I am a day, so be say, Doctor Neba and dear Onya Mpa man. Which means that there was someone who was being lazy. One person was sorry, I could share mano. That is the problem. It's not the president's problem to come and look for a bed for a staff of your institution. It's not the president's problem. Immediately the doctor came home who saw your staff or realized that there was a bed. This is what they are causing to a lot of people out there. Nkofukwa o mpa ni ho, nkofukwa mpa ni ho, wuji bibia wo benya mpa. Wuji bibia wo benya mpa.
That correct him. Only a doctor can discharge a nurse to see a bed. No nurse can discharge a patient. You know it. Don't deny.
When there is an emergency. When there is an emergency,
it's only doctor who can discharge a patient
Chairman.
For the bed to be free.
When there is an emergency.
Sister, whatever emergency.
But some nurses, your nurses are more duty. 24 hours more. The person is
bed is not
it unless or train my doctor
bed. Let us face the reality and fight and stop massaging the issue.
Well, for me 2 minutes. Intimidation. Na mesre. Or kasan mi troye. Na me de share with him. Na me respond. The reality is that if there are no beds, and I had doctor and I had discharge here, it's for the nurse to go and look for a doctor to do that for her. And yet, President, Ujuma say, Obefafo, Afre say, will staff back yare, and to make sure that you get a bed for her. No institution will do that. Well, yes, I say, one kasanu, you have a problem. And to say, we will fear, we buy yare. And I will catch him and say, woman, and we could be a kunu, and send out the Banako hospital. Please, this is a staff of your place. And so, wait to me, this to your own staffer. How much more an outsider? This is what is happening in our various institutions. NDC is convenient for them to use it as a political propaganda. Omo person somebody dadan Ghanaian say, oh, when a president no ya nadie. But let us all come together and fight this canker. Because now ya dey staff for hono. Echina e betum dey ayo mame, and na e betum dey ayo papa. Let us fight to correct and fix Ghana. That is why we ask and say, let us fix Ghana together. It is not one person's problem to fix Ghana. It is all of us. Into who pray, na who ye juma na adena ye. Echina ubetina ho ebisa won say, do you want it to spoil again? Obi foforo ba no person be say na, you ask yourself, do you want it to spoil again? Make I president neighbor no can say we should all be citizens and not spectators. He was sending a nice message to all Ghanaians. Say, I don't care who you are, I don't care who I am. Complain. Come out and say what the problem is. Ibina will be some in say, Ehifa na galamse no ko or say Eastern region. Eastern region you na. So how do we go and look for the place and fight those there? Bomo mu echedina. What's a wombo but wo ba studio how they are to Beka. You inviting Umbra studio. No Beka omo mu echia omo yes ejuma no. Because
of security.
With security what's a wonka. But what's he inviting Umbra studio? Over studio obeying. Sitting in the house and being interviewed is the same as sitting in the studio. Studio hana wo ba obeying. Come out and let us be truthful to ourselves. Say Obi ye Alfred Thompson ya. Come out and say Alfred Thompson ya concession. This is the document of Alfred Thompson. When people want the president to act, where is our president Ejani was man Professor Monko, no wasting the time, not or they survey irrelevant or nyama enkosunu unnecessary things ebia enye onu na eso hwe. But me say if he was able to even mention the area, I will send a message to the Minister of Defense and Minister of Lands, both of them, that this area, you say in they are government officials, they are party people, or they are people are more influence. Let your people move there and correct it. And I believe that they will also do it because they listen. We listen. Na ye tiobia na ye juma no to the benefit of all of us. Coming to the salary increment. Well, sometimes we shouldn't muddy waters for ourselves. Nanka all kasa no beka say, oh, Ora Mahama nene staff no more war horses ya no. Omo nje salary just for the government to have enough money to make sure that they help sector workers near there. Into government also hear the same and kebe. President Mahama is receiving his salaries. The staff are on your year jumani na omu receive your salaries. Ni fear or team, they are paying electricity and water. They are paying every necessary thing you should get as a former president. You should have rather addressed that and said that, listen, as a sign or as an example, I'm forfeiting all these things so that at least Ghana there are other things that benefit you. But you come and sit down and you tell us that Obia we in a term are all kono and now okono ye be backdate ni salary say increment say na kawunya ni na ye dem o efa na yes ade no. It is not true. It is not true. It is not true. At the end of every year, every term, they have their ESB. I have worked in a bank. Some of them even take it a loan against the ESB.
We are talking about
they measure
yearly increment.
Yearly increment has got nothing to do with ESB. ESB is a flat rate at the moment. Yeah, more any end of year increment. Yeah, okay. It is not done anywhere. Okay. No organization will do that. If there's increment for you, once government gives an increment across board, it goes across board.
Okay. So if workers' salaries are being increased,
yeah, it affects everybody. It's a government payroll. It affects everybody across board. Okay. The government ma 10% increment. Ebe affect your own president no. Obenya 10% increment. The government approve 50% increment. Ebe affect your own obia ewo government payroll. So anybody on government payroll is affected. And Obenya, fine, or no say we're forfeiting it there, but we will plead because of workers increment in fuel taxes now. Yeah, introduce it just to make sure say we are able to buy some of these COVID and say at least the government and the president has worked on it. Yebenya COVID vaccines now, or say by the end of this year, at least 20 million people will have the dose of the vaccines. That is what we want to see in a president. Obia or fixing yama, Obia oka otie no shisheni ye, because we are in a crisis, and in a crisis, no, you need a leader who is solid, a leader who understands, a leader oti nyamase, oti the pain and anguish of people. Yeah, leader wo kano no catch you say me ye aponchi away dead good. Mean to obia no order sa no bu atupacheo. This is not the leader. Ye leader or fienyansa or ahubasye or akumapa among the citizens, and that is the leader we are seeing today. And we thank God that say Nanado and Orabaumia was brought to us at this time, because if Nanka Omamba, we wouldn't have known what would have happened to us under this COVID situation. It would have been seriously worse. And every world leader is praising Ghana for the way we've handled it, and we are still handling it. And I believe, say, we will handle it well to the end of our session. Your best Ghana for say, yes, times are hard. Yes, Nyama and Kosu to say what you expect to say, because we put things in place till 2019 when you start here. Naka 2020 na ebe take it off. You can year of roads near there. Now, even now, and I pay miracle one of the sister stations, no, na airport area near there. When we say, baby, and not potholes, Kessia near there, almost yes. We share Greater Accra. We are the regional minister here. We are fixing the mess in Greater Accra, and we are saying that Greater Accra can work again. Or the Akwa Amasama near the end, we call Kumasi. The same thing is happening there with the help of Asante Osetutu. They've been able to get the traders off the streets near there. Hawkers near there, pavements. No, so you say, see, I was a Kumasi or Nyane Tampefra, and that is what we want everybody to get involved. Ghana is not for Nanado. Ghana is not for Alfred Thompson. Ghana is not for MPPs, for all of us. Yen na yen kambom na yen ye. O mani be ye ya if yen na ibe to me sum. Ya pumpum sum na ye to me aye magana isine na so ye. That's it.
Men so me da sipi Alfred. Na mami fa message kakra.
tie Oha Extra Punk no. Needs FM.